even after the third game, which I wasn't a huge fan of, I really enjoyed the music. So I was mostly looking forward to more music being produced by Jonathan Gear. However, I did listen to the album today on Bandcamp, and not going exactly where I like it to. But hey, you know, he can do what the hell he wants. He's a musician. I am just some fuckwit.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Helianthus, please put your hands together for your culinary queen, Chef Rhubarb.
Hello, Helianthus. What a delight for you to be here this evening.
That's basically Jonathan Gear as the orchestrator. Is that a real thing? Oh, she doesn't have the burger slippers. Oh, what?
How's my birthday, girl? Mom, you're home! I've got a surprise for you. Remember how I said we couldn't do normal presents this year?
Yeah? Why?
I was thinking that instead, we could have your favorite for dinner.
Your Ribolita?
Yes, except this time it's going to be your Ribolita. Happy birthday.
What is it?
Nothing yet, but this will be your very own recipe book. I'm going to teach you how to cook, and we're going to start with your favorite. Come on.
Okay, so they've leaned more into doing visual novel stuff between levels?
Okay, your very first Ribolita. Are you ready?
Yes.
Great. Let's start with the easy stuff.
Okay. Both at the same time? Whoa. Press the previous button one time. Press any ingredient button one time. Okay. What do you mean? I can press previous? Any. I pressed B. Right, maybe I pressed X accidentally. Press the button multiple times, so XX. Boop, 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 boom, boom. Press and hold the button for a short time.
So cool.
Press and hold the button for short time 2 times. You can't see anything being cut whilst you're doing it. I guess because you fuck up and then they'd have to, like, restart and go back to it. But now it's like, as you're making the food, nothing's happening on screen. The people aren't showing up, people aren't getting angry, noises aren't going off. I wonder if this game even has rush hour. I did play the demo, but I don't recall it happening. I think it was more of just like an extended tutorial. But hey, we're here in the full game. Let's, you know, get on with it.
Did you see that?
No, not A. Okay, so boop, 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 boop. I let go. What is this? Just not buttons? Like, what am I doing? Like, in kayfabe, what am I doing when I'm pressing not Y? Are you meant to not do things with kale? Some ingredients can be tougher than others, especially when using higher quality ingredients in different recipes, right? Not this. Uh-huh. Any. Not that. Previous. So, the previous is what I'm pressing for not previous. So I'm going to press X here. X again. Right. Yeah, I understand they're trying to do something different from the previous games, but it's like you selected the item and it went boom straight into the meal. Here it's like you're doing things like bread. What am I doing here with it? A. What's happening when I'm doing A? And now some bread has just dropped in. Right, yeah, I have to actually press A this time. A, boop, boop, boop. Sure.
And look at that. Your first recipe.
I don't feel any wiser on how Ribolita is made, or what Ribolita even is. Oh, Elspeth, she's a streamer who's a voice actor. I think they have her doing the voice of Sid in Punch Planet. Right, it would seem they're going for a more inspirational story this time. 2 was you exist as a cook in a restaurant chain in a high-rise building. 3 was you're in a traveling truck going across America. America's kind of fucked up. And you've got robots with you who do the talking. They weren't very inspirational compared to what they're trying to do here. Welcome to Moraine. Does it rain? While Nori's hometown has seen better days, there's still fun to be had cooking in her food cart around this cozy city. Select Moraine Lookout to head to the markets and begin your first shift of the day. Level. Okay.
I was wondering when I'd see you today.
Hola, Romero. How's it going?
Oh, she aged.
Slow as usual. You?
Yeah, same.
Still has the Chef Rhubarb poster.
Someday. So, what will it be today?
Well, I haven't played the game yet, and none of these look like things that were from the previous games. Maybe donuts were? Just pick the first 6.
Just these. Gracias, Romero.
Sure thing. Have a good day.
I like the cat food bags. That was a sudden transition.
I hope you're hungry.
Okay. It's weird how they just got this ambient hum in the background. It's something. It's better than nothing. Order up. Right, you can get a star face, a blue stone with a neutral face, and a circle face that's an angry emoji. Hello, Jason. Hi. Ooh, I found that Ryu combo I was talking about. It's you gotta get a stun in the corner, then you go into level 2 and you fully charge it and you blast them. Then you do like drive rush button, heavy hashigeki, and then you can level 1. I hope you can picture all that in your head. I could possibly find the footage I'm talking about. If you go to the Twitter page for Sonic Sol, that's Sonic SONIC SOL, and look up his video about Drive Impact and facing Ray Ray. Sonic Sol does Tekken videos, does he? Okay. I only know him as someone who deals with Street Fighter. Right, okay. I don't know why the star's got a thing on the right-hand side, the blue's got a thing on the left-hand side, and the red guy's got a thing in the bottom left. You'll be serving out orders from your food cart to hungry customers and delivery robots. Be sure to keep an eye on the order timer. You can end to it by prepping ingredients, but if you run out of time, the day will immediately end. Okay. No music at all, or sound. Yeah, weird transition there. Oh yeah, Rising Sol. Different people, different people. Perks. Customize your day with perks. Before each shift, you'll get to pick 1 of 3 gameplay affecting perks. The more challenging the perk, the more XP tokens you'll earn at the end of a successful day to level up a location. Slow and steady. Receive only 2 orders for the next shift. The nut tag appears more often. Upgrade 1 random ingredient. Who is this person on the left? I let go. Right, there was a little frame drop there. Annie, I let go. There you go. There's your Eggs Benedict. Order complete. Hit the bricks. Hey, hold it. That was just me. I can hit A for all of these because this is any. Is there anything, any reason to hit any other button? I let go of the button. Whoops. I let go.
Boom! Right in the kisser.
Yes. It takes a while for the food to bugger off. I guess it's to slow the pace down. Because in the other games it was like, go, 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 go. Make the food, make the food, make the food, make the food, make the food. XP. Upgrade a random ingredient to max. I thought, wait, are we, is there a cost? Because they said you get more XP tokens if it's harder, but upgrading a random ingredient to max. What does upgrading an ingredient itself do? I don't imagine it makes the food better. Does it make it easier to deal with? It's not really clear what it does at the moment. I'll go with this one. Any. I pressed A 3 times. Whoopsie. I had to hit another button for a change. A, B, Y, A, boo, 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 A, hold it, A. I got the smiley face. A, B, A, B, Y, A. I think I should put the controller on the screen because I really am just hitting the same button quite a lot. I know it's an early level, but I think you should see, like, it's not very complicated. I have to click back on the game for obvious reasons. I could do it. Start the order timer at Delicious for the next shift. Upgrade 3 ingredients. That's the Rosie with the Riveter pose. Choose these. Upgrade 2 random ingredients. They really should make clear what upgrading an ingredient actually means. Sure, I'll pick it. Hey, there's a robot. AAXX. A. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna hit A 5 times. Oh, some more times. Oh no, I let go. I'm such a scrub. Hold it, hold it, hold it a bit longer. That's how you apply gravy. 3 for peas. Like, you hit A 7 times and then you hold it for the peas. What would you be holding when it comes to peas? I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand what your cook, your chef would be doing in kayfabe in their reality. Like here, I guess you're pouring the gravy. A, oh, whoopsie. Every time.
Good job, Nori. Yay!
A, why? Holy shit, new buttons. A, wow. So yeah, from the demo, I remember them wanting you to do like circle, maybe use the stick to do circles, which gave me the impression it was like a mobile game. Like in the previous game, you'd have like pages of food, like you'd hold down. What was it? You'd use the face buttons and like you'd hold down a shoulder button to do the other side, and then you'd shift page, and there'd be another 8 ingredients. This one is just, hey, here's your ingredients. Now do this quick time event, but you can't see. What you do, like, the thing, like, I keep saying that you... What are you doing when you're pressing these buttons? Why do I need to press a button 7 times and then hold it the 8th time for peas? What is the chef doing? They do, like, they don't really mentally go together. It's like in the prequels, you could, you know, you had to do a thing like maybe fry food or cook it. You know, you'd hold a button to put it on a grill, and then you'd leave it for a while, and you'd see it simmering away. Anyway, XP level. Successfully complete days at a location to earn XP tokens to increase its level up to 20. Higher level locations offer bigger challenges, such as higher quality ingredients. Higher quality ingredients are tougher, maybe? Is that it? The more challenging perks to choose from. I have, what, one? What? I pressed a button because I couldn't do anything with the arrows.
Is incredibly complex.
That was a weird transition. That's her sister, right?
I wish there were more spots to cook in Moraine.
You could try Main Street next time.
Brie.
Nobody works there anymore.
Nori's a type of food, isn't it?
Closed last month.
Brie's obviously a type of cheese.
If you change your mind, I'll join you with my guitar. Maybe we can coax a few people out of hiding.
That would be wonderful.
Till Lane. The nearby street market is as good a place as any to spend a day, even if I'm the only vendor these days. That's an anime thing, isn't it? This is level 1, I can go to Till Lane. In Indivisible, they call the dog Roti. Aren't Dragon Ball characters named after, some of them named after food, like Vegeta is meant to be like vegetable, and things like that?
Buenos dias, Romero.
You eat roti.
The fans.
My
Type of
air
bread, isn't it?
conditioner broke. I had someone look at it yesterday, but it's beyond repair.
Chili Bowl is a level from Cook Serve Delicious too.
See, nobody in Moraine sells them anymore. I call some places in Helianthus, but they're so expensive there.
I think maybe the ice cream graffiti on the back is also a level. Alright, okay, we did Eggs Benedict, we did Crispy Taco. It looks like these are ordered in different places. I'm not sure about fettuccine. Poutine, we did that. Cobb salad, we did that. Tea sandwiches? Can you pick more? No, only 6.
Stay cool in here.
And you out there. Adios.
Is it like the same, presumably, air conditioner noise they're using in every location? No, not here. This is different ambient music. Feels like Friday. Chill out and relax. No changes this shift. Upgrade an ingredient to maximum. The not tag appears more often. I can deal with that shit. A X. Whoops, I pressed A when I should press Y. Not A. I'm really good at this. Bay. Did you watch any of the Sony thing that just happened? I thought there was a couple of good looking things. I don't recall the names off the top of my head. It's weird. Bungie doing a game called Marathon, but they released a game in 1994 called Marathon. This doesn't look anything like it. Maybe they're just... like, what's the value in the Marathon name? I don't think anyone really knows or gives a shit about Marathon, really. A random ingredient to max. Hold the button. Wait, yay. Whoops. I pressed it the wrong amount of times, so... it is 2 every time. Not the previous. Okay, let's pick X.
Too cheesy.
It's weird because the hot dog didn't have any cheese on it. Whoops. The thing, it's like making a lot of the foods in the previous games was actually like interesting. There'd be little changes each time, so you wouldn't do the same combinations of buttons again and again. And you know, you get good at picking foods, or there'd be foods you hate and foods you like, so you pick the foods you like in 3. And you know, you just execute them really quickly because you're used to them, and that's probably why you're a favorite. Oh yeah, the Metal Gear remake looks like it's gonna be interesting. It's weird. Instead of calling it Metal Gear Solid 3, they got like a triangle shape. So what is it? Metal Gear Solid Delta? I'm surprised it actually exists. That seems like a sort of bullshit rumor people would say because they don't have any creative ideas of a new IP. They could just pull out their ass, just like, oh, they're gonna make a sequel to a really popular game from a decade ago. Sure. But who's making it? Because Kojima Productions surely aren't making it. They're making Death Stranding 2. So who are Konami gonna rope in to do it? Yeah, exactly. No Kojima. Start the order timer at Delicious for the next shift. Upgrade 3 ingredients. Sure. Hold this, touch that.
And the crowd goes wild.
Easy. Easy, Nori. Feeling herself. Hey, Annie. I let go. I let go again, somehow. Wow, that was the easiest. There's any button every time. I pressed the button I shouldn't have pressed. Just nice. What? Okay. It said perk bonus and XP, and shift bonus had XP, and then they went down to 0 really quickly. But where did they go? At the bottom it says 1 XP token, but I'm pretty sure I had more than 1 XP token. I'm confused, like, were they already spent in leveling up? Like, I didn't make a choice to level up. I can't choose which location to level up using the XP coins. It just goes straight into the location. There's not much of a choice to make. Well, there's no choice to make. Hey, she's got her burger slippers on.
The Couteau d'Or has chronicled the greatest chefs in one prestigious
Oh, Silent Hill 2
salon.
make is Bloober Team, isn't it?
To this day, it is still the most difficult guide in which to be rated, even on the lowest end of the scale. Now, the once-in-a-decade event is returning. Do you have what it takes to earn a star? Do you dream of earning 2? Or you in history by earning a 3rd? There's only one way to find out. The Couteau d'Or. Become great.
Nori.
Wow. TV watchers in a nutshell.
Nori! Oh, what? Is that crack getting bigger?
Huh?
The one on the ceiling.
Oh, that one?
No, the one next to it, the big one. Does it look bigger?
Foreshadowing. Right, okay, so we've still got the same 2 locations. Let's go to Lookout again, see if anything's drastically different.
Door commercial last night?
That's in
Commercial?
Helianthus, right? Are you going to enter?
I'd love to, but I have no experience with the fancy dishes they'd expect of me. It's hard enough to find the ingredients as it is.
Oh, if only you'd been born 20 years earlier. Moraine had everything back then.
Right, we haven't done this. Korean corn dog. Not sure about this or this. Donut, grilled cheese. Yeah, let's do it. It's this hot dog. This one's got jalapenos in it, which is an odd choice.
Gracias, Romero.
Adios, Nori.
Yep, here's the wallpaper scrolling again. Downgrade all ingredients to their base difficulty. Right, these all sound like bitch-made things, so I guess I'll just pick anything that's got a number with it. Okay, I guess it's a very simple dish. I guess you got blast these out to get the delicious rating with the star. Because they do flesh very quickly. There's a little performance issue there.
Superlative.
Christ, why did she say that? Maybe we'll get to a stage where if you cock up once, they just leave. Because right now it's being very, very generous with what it allows you to ruin. In the previous games, if you messed up one meal, it was like, well, there goes your gold. 3Z, upgrade 3 random ingredients. I could press literally any other button, but why? Like, they seem to be doing something interesting with the character art, but I've got no reason to pay attention to it, ever. The previous game's slack jokels that they had showing up were kind of ugly in a, wow, look at these weirdos kind of way, and then you don't want to look back at them because they're, like, you know, kind of unsightly. Mind you, they do seem to have cycled through the same handful a couple of times already. Like, we've hit the robot, this black lady, and, like, the punk with the blue hair looking at his phone.
I am killing this.
And this teacher-looking person. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, blah, blah. The thing about the Sony showcases, though, a lot of the stuff they showed isn't coming out anytime soon. Some of it is, like Street Fighter, Final Fantasy, but it's like, those are ones you already knew about. The ones they revealed were just kind of given dates of, like, fall. Whoops. So I got 3 XP tokens, and like the number went up from like level 1, didn't it, to level 3? Like there's no noises to say like, hey, your coins have gone down here to the bottom to where it says, oh, where's my cursor? To here. Like it's just the things flicker and they change, and you don't really notice where they're going. Like you don't hear it, like go ching 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 ching, and then this goes ching ching, like 1, 2, 3 for emphasis. It's just shit changes silently whilst the music ends.
Be careful not to get beet juice on that beautiful white dress. Someone get her another apron.
Yep, that crack is definitely getting bigger.
You think?
Yeah, I'll call the landlord tomorrow.
Yeah, the landlord's gotta do something.
I forgot to ask. How was busking today?
Oh, it went well. A man tipped me with a cookie, so that was nice.
So badly.
Still got it? Maybe we could plug the crack with it.
Ba-doom-tsh. Okay, it's a little odd because there were levels in the previous game, whereas even though we've completed days, it's just like, hey, do the same place again. But I guess you're, you know, earning money / experience to level up, so it makes sense story-wise. You would just simply change location every single day if you're a food cart.
Morning, Romero.
Oh, Nori.
Cursor.
Look at this. I found some Romanesco broccoli.
Really?
Whoa!
It's in one of my mom's recipes. Oh, it's beautiful. How'd you manage to get it?
Don't ask. Just take it. Oh, your mom, rest her soul, would have wanted you to use it. Go, make something new, huh?
Burger. Elephant ear? Jollof rice, whatever. These'll do. You gotta mention this to me?
Thank you so much for the Romanesco broccoli.
Hey, don't let it go to waste.
You think that a sequel would just gonna slip me by? I know about this. Too hard. Wah. Confusing instructions. Multiple button presses are more random. Okay. I press the button. Okay, took a while. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hold. There's some performance issues where it's slowing down between button presses as if the game needs to process something. I mean, it probably literally does. I'm just being poorly articulate.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Tony Soprano is a murderer. Don't quote him. Oh, I have to hold it twice. Whoops.
How you like them apples?
Like, I don't gain any more anything if I alternate the any buttons, do I? They're terrible to upgrade 2 random ingredients to mercs, sure.
Order up.
There's your elephant's ear, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hold any old shit. There was a lot of the A button. Whoops, I double tapped that. I mean, the game's not really disguising what it is. It's just pressing a sequence of buttons.
This.
Taste tester. I mean, there's only one real option here if we want the XP tokens. You get the show on the road. 3, 4, hold the X, A, B, Y, tap, 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 tap. Mash the button, A.
Superlative.
Huh, there's a lot of orders here. Weird. Then again, I think we're on like phase 3. Tap, tap. Nice. Cool. Blasted that one out. Yeah, like the numbers just go down to 0 and there's no, you know, ding, 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 countdown, like casino noises. You did a good job. Here's your money. Ka-ching. Like it... What does this mean? Like it says 2 XP tokens and then 2 XP tokens to go. So I need 4? Should, like, it would be less confusing if it said 4 XP tokens to level up, because, like, it says there's 2 to go. Yeah, I have 2. So why can't I level up if I've got the required amount? You know, it's just phrased poorly. If I need more, then, you know, it should say 2 plus whatever. You know, it makes it sound like I've fulfilled the requirements and nothing's happening. Visual novel time.
Hey, how was your day?
That took a little while for anything to happen.
Somehow Romero found Romanesco broccoli and just gave it to me. Wait.
The
is
madman.
You seem off.
Yeah. I called the landlord today about the crack.
Yeah.
The good news is we won't have to deal with it anymore.
Because they're
because
kicking
of
you
the bad
out.
news, which is the building is being condemned.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Nori. I know this place meant a lot to you.
Huh? Is this where she grew up?
It's going to be okay. I did some digging and I found us a place around the corner. It's not much, but it'll do. Are you okay?
Let's get packing.
Do a very, very faint zoom out.
How's the bedroom going?
Nearly done.
Yeah, this is where she grew up. Nori's weenies.
Brie. Brie! Brie!
What?
Cancel the new lease. We're not moving there.
What are you talking about?
I have a better idea.
She's gonna go to Hollywood. That ripple effect they applied to the water was sus. It's like the game's kind of a musical. Wait, what city were they looking at? Those on the hills with the windmills. Are you gonna stop there for a while, or is this like, no, just pass it through? Wonder why they showed their faces like looking towards it eagerly for such a period of time. Powered by green energy and boasting a thriving multicultural population, this dazzling city stands as a beacon of hope to the world. Explore and master dozens of unique locations on your way to culinary greatness. Oh, wow. Church of the Sun. Eclair Courtyard it is.
What do you think? I know it's not your home.
It can be our home. I can't believe we're actually here. I'm actually going to the Couture d'Or this summer.
I was thinking about that. You're going to be trying a lot of new things, and you shouldn't have to do it alone. Is there room in your food cart for me to help?
Are you kidding me? I'd love that.
Really?
Yes!
Wow. Making
Wow,
her spouse your
even the markets here
co-worker?
are nicer than in Moraine.
There's no one here. Oh, do you think they'll care if I steal an apple?
Yes.
You will be shot.
Well, too bad.
Here comes the bullet.
Did you just steal that apple?
I told you.
Do you know what we do to people like you?
Bullets.
Nothing.
What?
Just an apple. They're good, hey?
I told you.
I don't
Shameful.
think we've met before. Name's Baz.
Hi, Baz. I'm Nori, and this is Brie.
Well, we don't do cashier, so just take what you want and I'll start a tab. Then whichever one of you is better with money,
Me.
well, we can settle up later. Apple?
No thanks.
She's a PC girl. A little gamer humor there for you. Yep, scroll. It's 2023 and no one can bullshit a smooth loading bar yet. It's strange. Two. That is one weird looking thing.
Working with you in your cart. What do I need to do?
Oh, there was that. It was the exact same sequence here where it was like thing 3 times, hold, and then any 2 buttons. And I basically mashed it out 6 times and then went to press and hold for the 7th time. And there was a performance drop in the exact same bit just before the hold where when I held it down, nothing happened. Because I guess it happened during the hesitation period. But it's weird to happen on like the exact same series of inputs.
Just make sure not to hit your
Hello, the button?
that.
Ow.
Is your head okay?
It's fine. You were saying?
Maybe if you take the orders and deal with the money, then I can just focus on cooking.
Deal. I'll just stay over here then.
Good idea.
Oh yeah, it's an actual thing I have to press. It's odd that Annie is the same color as A. It's almost like a psychological thing.
Oh, that smells amazing.
Just switching the buttons up so that mentally I feel like I'm playing a difficult game.
I am killing this.
Yes. Right, there is a robot furry who just ordered a meal.
Oh man, that was so good.
There wasn't any hesitation there, weirdly. Maybe inconsistent.
Crispy.
Here's your burger, get out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bing. Anything. Any, 1, 2, 3, B again. A, B, 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 A, B, 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 A, Y, 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 X, X. Any button I feel like, to be honest.
Enjoy.
Cool, at least I'm inserting whatever buttons I want. I feel like it's vaguely representing artistic expression, except it literally could be any old shit to fill the gap.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, it's a shame you handle the money. The question mark ones are typically 3s, which is kind of make me wonder why they even bother with the question mark if it's just going to be the same thing every time. Oh, are the stars in the top right showing the difficulty of the ingredient? Like the upgrade level? Not A, not that. 2, 3. Oh, it was 3 again. Shocker.
Do you think they'll
That was only 2 that time. Swerve. Do. 1, 2, 3. Do. Hey, but. Hey.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, Jay, I was in your uncle's stream again, and just out of nowhere, he shouted out to Jay in the chat, and I was like, oh, it must be Jason, his nephew. I'll just go and see what he said. And it was someone called J1. Like, oh, there's more than one kind of Jay out there. Like, Jason doesn't even show up for his own uncle's stream. What kind of nephew are you? Where's the support? And we're in the release window for the Fast and the Furious 10. You're not helping out your family? What would Dominic Tortini say? Location hopping. Keep playing at location to unlock harder and harder difficulties. Reach level 10 in a location and earn a location sticker. And keep completing days across the city to progress the story. Reach level 20 to earn the prestigious holographic sticker for experienced chef-onlys. So I guess in this game, instead of unlocking gold medals, you're unlocking holographic stickers? So just simply complete days to progress the story. Not like super successfully. Gold medals are a thing of the past, I guess. Eclair Apartments, our beautiful apartment. Not only is it a convenient place to cook, but I know for a fact the people who live here have exceptional taste. I guess I'll progress the story. Okay, what? Right, that got sliced and diced.
Until next time.
That scene had barely anything in it. Like, every other scene is like at least 10 lines, it feels like. That was just 2. And no one interacted with the guy. Baby steps, twosies, yeah, let's go. Boop, 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 boop. X, A, anything, B, anything, anything, B, boop, boop, boo, A, boop, boop, boo. Alright, finally, a banger. I like how the color combo changes every meal. You know, it's just nice aesthetically. See, goes from this teal color to orange and pink and stuff. It's a neat touch. I like it. It's appreciated. Yeah, there's minor performance issues sometimes when you switch between certain things, so even in the middle of things. Which is just odd to see, given the previous games. I'm pretty sure there wasn't anything like that. Especially at the speed the previous games had to operate at. Excuse my burp. Two, three, four, my burp.
Delicious.
Not the previous. Any boop 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 boop. A boop boop boop. Boop boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Thanks. This is the high level commentary you can get on this channel. I mean, how are you really gonna commentate this button impresses? How could you commentate on a game like Incredible Crisis? At least, you know, there'd be wacky scenarios every now and then. A, boom, boom, boom. Anything, anything, anything. A, anything, same thing. Y, A, boop, 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 boop. Not that one, this one, not that one.
I'm on a roll.
Maybe you should get bonuses for not using the same button across every part of an ingredient. You know, if it says any, and you do something that's not just pressing A for every input, maybe you should get something? Just a thought? Multiple button, yeah, it's not that tough. X, yeah, Jesus. I didn't hold it. I had broccoli earlier today, it was nice. There you go. Get to know me. A, not B. Alright. One, two, three, four. Anything, this thing, not that thing.
Wow, you really pulled through.
Was there ever any doubt?
The ambient noise is a little loud there. Like the hustle and bustle of this crowd that we can't see. This noise here. But then again, there's volume sliders for loads of things in this game. I guess I could turn it down instead of whinging. Not really a whinge, more of a criticism. Okay, not into a cutscene or anything there? Yeah, you think you get a scene every time you unlock a new level. Not in this case.
Nori?
Baz? Brie?
Whoa, okay. What? What? What kind of scene was that?
Thanks, Baz.
May have just had something written on screen. It says, insert scene at a later date.
Okay, elephant in the room. What's with all the robots? They're delivery robots. Helianthus aren't big on waiting in lines, so most people use delivery apps.
That robot just delivered.
Why are these robots dressed to the nines to deliver food?
Hey, it works for us. Delivery bots make people comfortable ordering food at odd times. Weddings,
Whoops.
funerals, you name it. The trick is being at the right place at the right time for people to notice us.
Any... blazing through this. 1, 2, 3, another circle. Well, I'm using PlayStation commands now, aren't I? I press X like a pleb. Actually 4 inputs that time. Actually mixing it up. That's wild. Anything, 1, 2, 3, 4, any, A, B, A. Crab.
I'm on a roll.
Shift complete. Yeah, in between scenes they do this sound effect where it sounds like it's taking place in another room, and it also like muffles the vocals, which is, you know, pretty neat. Shite, yeah, it's a previous thing. Popping off after fucking up. Good one, Nori.
So good.
Beef. Just had to add some beef. Whoopsie. I'm pretty sure in the previous ones, the food is also massive on screen, so you can't say like, oh, it's different because you're getting a close-up of the food.
The hang of this. You think?
I'm pretty sure it was always that way. Yeah, nothing new to say about the XP level up screen. Oh no, we haven't upgraded or uploaded or whatever. Like, I guess we just do one of these level 2s again.
Ah, you two.
Hey, Baz.
Yeah, we definitely hit the earliest access part of the game, that's for sure. What's like the dumbest food? What's the one where you just add rice? Jollof rice? Cobb salad? Like, you get the real moron idiot knuckle dragger food.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, it faded out nice. Yeah, man's upgrade B. 1, 2, 3, Y, B. Huh?
Look at me go.
The squirt and the mustard landing on the dog were way different times. AAA. Sure. The music's really pompous and over the top, but I guess it's like the journey is kind of silly. The idea of just going from a food truck chef to thinking you can be like a 3-star Michelin chef, in my opinion. I've pressed triangle and circle or Y and B, and yet for the simultaneous button input, it still says any.
Keep at it.
Yes, that would be the job. Pokeball? AFK. He said that 21 minutes ago, dude. He's gone. Shite. A, not A, X, not X, any, not Y. There you go.
Way to spend a day.
Right, so if you never pick, if you just pick XP0 ones, you'll essentially do an entire day and not level up at all off of it. You can literally put time into the game and the game will just be like, no progress for you. They should at least like force your hand on the final pick where it's like, hey, you gotta do something. Brie thinks the old canals would be a relaxing place to cook. She might be onto something. The old canals, you say?
What's cooking?
Until
next time.
There you go. That's a good snipped. His sentence was circumcised. Baby steps? No thank you. Yeah, this does actually make you do a thing, but it gives you no XP tokens. Is it just like the really early ingredients on a level that have these performance issues? Again, I pressed Y and B and it's still showing any and any. I pressed square and X, or X and A, it's still showing any and any. Just a thing, I guess. That's some ugly mac and cheese. Whoops, I didn't hold it. Could just mash to the end of that one. It was all Annie's.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Odd. I too sometimes love to shout out the name of the sandwich spread.
Oh man, that was so good.
Any... Oh, that was actually the X button I pressed.
Oh, that smells amazing.
Does it? I fucking didn't press Y. I'm such a smeg.
You've got this.
Sorry, I'm scratch a hole in my head. All the X's. Hey, yeah. Oh, I have to hold these. Whoops.
Good day, huh?
Really?
Yes, excellent day. XP tokens, go zoom. There you go. Wow, 2 levels. Amazing. Can we get a scene? So when they add like new story scenes, are they gonna just pop after every time you do something? Like also there's like these shadows, as if there's like characters to these levels that we're not seeing. All we've met is like the bearded guy at the store. Like this is like a kind of a blob. Just, like looks like a jug. This looks like some weird head, like head of a person, body of a fish. This looks like just a window. Maybe those are the stickers.
What's cooking?
Guess just do. Oh my god! How did that end up in this?
Until next.
I pressed A, so I don't know why this popped up. Maybe I pressed it too soon, and we could have just skipped things all the time. But yeah, it seems like we just. It doesn't matter what location we're in, right? The food is similar. The gameplay is similar. There's not too many new perks or anything like that. Everything is just, you know, twosies, cheesies, or threesies, I think it's called. Yeah, we've seen all the perks essentially. What the fuck? Oh, they're actually intended to do that.
What did you see the... again. This is just embarrassing. You go.
I said, did you see the bird?
Which bird?
Well, it's gone now.
What were you gonna say? I don't remember. This is such a disaster.
Banter.
And the crowd goes wild.
You wish.
Hollandaise!
Christ, why? There's no voice line that's as good as the one from 3 where I think one of the ones goes, wow. I can't remember the rest of the line, it's just the delivery of the one word. Yeah, when I was listening to this music independently on Bandcamp, I wasn't that into it, but I guess it's, you know, background for doing things. It's pretty cool.
Another happy customer.
I'm not really making out what the actual lyrics are.
You're a natural.
Yeah, when everything is any, it gets real easy. I didn't hold it. Whoops. My combo! Oh, it happened to be X. Cool.
Right in the kisser.
Look at you go.
Like, there's something about the crowd noise, the ambient crowd noise. It sounds more like white noise or waves than it does like real, like you can't make out any words, I guess.
Wow, you really pulled through.
Was there ever any doubt?
And the way the word nice freezes when the N is off screen and halfway through the I every time. I want to try a corn dog. I'm not sure if I've ever had one. Like, maybe? I was offered one at some point and I had it. It probably tastes like a different kind of sausage. You know, still like the same experience, just a different flavor. Are we gonna get a story scene? No.
Good to see you.
Just gonna try and get this to level 10.
Still waking up.
Well, that was different at least. Yeah, this seems to be like no, just pick any fucking 6. Like, what does it matter?
I'll catch you tomorrow.
Maybe if I was paying more attention to the process of the food making rather than just hitting buttons like some dipshit, I could at least pick the meals that are shorter. There are less steps to them. Hey, boop, boop, boop. Hey, boop, boop, boop.
Crispy.
Yes, crispy. The fuck? Oh, it's not showing what the thing is until you get to it. That's a choice. Pick up any shaka.
You've got this.
Yes, I have got this. Thank you for your support. Could do points of presentation where you place stuff. That would involve having to place things and bug testing, placing things. No. Just got to press a sequence of buttons. I mean, I guess, like, maybe, like an ingredient, you could place some garnish somewhere, but placing the garnish would be interpreted as, hey, here's a sequence of button presses. It's odd. Everything feels like, hey, some odd QTE. Like, why is placing cheddar A, B? Like, is that like 3 different kinds of slices you made? I was mentioning it earlier. It's just like, why? What are these inputs in reality? Let go. Stick as a vegan and vegetarian. But you're not choosing the ingredient. That's the thing. They were kind of like that in the previous games, I guess, because like, you know, someone would just order a hot dog with nothing on it. Just here's the bun, here's the wiener. So, you know, I guess having a... Well, it's meat, so it's not really vegetarian or vegan, but yeah, the orders could be perceived to be vegan or vegetarian. They just weren't explicit, like, hey, get a load of this guy, he's a vegetarian. You know, they didn't really draw attention to it that way. Start the order at delicious for the next shift. Upgrade 3 ingredients as opposed to 2. Well, this is 2, and that's less than 3, so... But then again, it's delicious, so do we get more points? No, I can't turn down the ambient noise in the middle of a match. Okay, that got weirdly squashed because I think I messed up immediately.
I'll love you forever.
A X X A Y any. How salted they want their fries. That would involve the customers having any personality rather than just being a picture.
Can you stop being so talented? You're making the rest of us look bad.
Never.
Just level 7. Black screen, yeah, loading screen. Then it just goes back to level select. Then we'll pick a level. Oh, no, we unlocked a place community garden. Score! My first job, I've invited to cook at the local community garden using ingredients straight from the garden. Really? Side quest. Take jobs and meet new people in Helianthus. Some side quests will disable the order timer and let you cook at a relaxed pace. Once complete, the location will be permanently available to cook in.
Good morning, Nori. It's so wonderful to have you.
Holy new scene!
Of the city. Thanks for inviting me. I don't usually get to cook with ingredients straight from a garden. We're very excited to see what you can make for our community. Just remember not to eat any of it yourself.
Wait,
As it said in the letter, this is more than just food to us. It's what gets many of our residents through rough days.
Huh?
Tranquilitas.
Tranquilitas.
Yeah, Nori, get with the times. Just bring that up in someone else's stream. Just ask if they've ever had tranquilitas and try and gaslight them into believing it's a real food. This one's taken oddly long time to load. And I put the hand to the back of the PC. It's not even remotely warm, so this game, it's not like it's struggling. If they like had that move slightly, would that be like an optical illusion?
Going to try anything from the garden?
Of course not. I gave my word.
Well, right. You did.
Tranquilitas.
Oh yeah, there's performance issues on pressing those buttons.
Tranquilitas.
Okay, he's a fit genie.
Serious, don't eat anything. Fine, I won't eat anything. Yet.
Yeah, send the thing. So we're not serving it to anyone here, weirdly.
This food looks so good. Oh, look at that tomato.
Leave
Is there like
it.
no music here?
It's mine.
Oh, wow.
There's more banter from the two main characters, though.
Brie! No!
Oh, relax. Juniper won't find out.
Didn't you read the letter? Dr. Juniper said everything in the garden is laced with sedatives.
What?
This is a mental health facility.
Huh.
Use the garden to treat the residents
Swerved.
with extreme neurosis. Oh, that would have been really good to know. Why didn't you read the letter?
She's dyslexic. She forgot her glasses. There's like a bass noise every now and then.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm great. Why?
You keep touching your face in that weird way.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Maybe you should let me handle the dinner shift.
Oh, relax. You're so stressed all the time. Life's good. Just be good with life.
There's like this occasional
I
bass
definitely
note
don't trust you near the appliances.
that makes it feel like you're doing an error. I just noticed that all the shapes in the background are waving slightly, which is slightly trippy. Are they doing this specifically for this level? Because Brie's on drugs, essentially?
Later.
I'll fade to black. Okay, just don't let me complete the meal.
Thank you so much for coming.
I guess they
today.
stopped to bang.
I could tell the residents appreciated it. Of course, it was my pleasure.
I get it now. Residents.
Is she all right? She's falling asleep while standing. I'm sorry to say she ate one of your tomatoes. Is she going to be okay? Yes, she'll be fine. A good night's sleep should set her straight. But unfortunately, there's no cure for refusing to follow instructions. Right. Well, I'd better get her home. Tranquilitas. Yes, tranquilitas.
I guess that's just the phrase they use. Right, I guess let's try and get this to level 10, see what a sticker presents to us.
At my place, but give yourself a break once in a while, yeah?
Thank you.
Oh,
She doesn't
no.
even realize how tired she is.
They know I've been playing a video game for more than 70 minutes.
I can literally see sleep forming in your eyes.
Isn't it technically a new day every day, so wouldn't she have slept? It's not like we've been doing several locations on the trot in one day. Oh, am I being pedantic about the lore again? Tranquil lettuce. I was in the kitchen with the student earlier today. It seemed like they just boiled water, then put something in the water that made it orange, and then they were washing lettuce? I didn't see them do anything else because I was going in and out of the kitchen, but it seemed like they just put lettuce into flavored boiling water. And that was their meal? A, hold A. Wow, different buttons. Lettuce is basically water. She was having flavored water with water food. Okay. Very Kevin Costner-esque of her.
Delicious.
Probably his nutrients. No. Imagine if it had literally nothing. Why would anyone ever eat it?
Too cheesy.
It's weird how conspiracy theorists are like suspicious of everything, but when it comes to like healthy food, they're never like, oh, you eat that lettuce, do you? Oh no, it's all malarkey. Lettuce has got nothing in it. You may as well eat paper. The mystery button appears more often. To try and diet. And I think some people need that. A, hold any button. Previous. They got me with the previous button, you bastard. Alright, cool. Any, A, X, 1, 2, 3, A, whoops. Me, any, okay. No, it's not. Don't lie to me, Brie. Once you've done a question mark one, it immediately goes back to being question marks if it's not the final ingredient. You're gonna get lasagna tomorrow? Cool. You can pick up like lasagna ready meals, like Morrison's or Aldi for, I think, like £3.50, and the stats on them are pretty good. Like, they're not massively high in carbs. The calories are about 500, with like your total for the day is meant to be 2,500, so it's like 20%, and the protein's usually good. Specifically beef lasagna. A little. We don't have a little around here. We got an Aldi. But, I don't know, price-wise, Aldi just seems like it's like Sainsbury's or Morrison's didn't seem too different. I thought Aldi's was a budget brand, but I guess not.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Max Tester. Weird how it went from a 3xp1 to a 1xp1.
Piece of cake.
They're both maybe it was like a budget brand earlier, but you know, since it gained popularity, they've kind of gotten better food and therefore increased the prices. They still have like really cheap, shitty things. Like, I'm not sure if it's Lidl or Aldi where they've got like really obvious knockoff brands. Like, I got pickle there, and what is it, Branston's pickle? But at Aldi, I got Bramwell's pickle, and these are the same colors for the packaging. The shapes are slightly different, the fonts are different, but they really want you to like glance at this and go, oh, it's that pickle that I buy. And you know, there's a typical drink called Bailey's Irish Cream. There's something called Dundalgan Cream, and you can get that, and it'll say that it's like 11 or 14% alcohol. I downed a whole bottle of that in one evening and looked at it, and I was just like, why am I not drunk? Like, it was like if the alcohol content was just a lie, a fabrication. Dundalgan Cream is a jip. You should give it to pissheads to get them to sober up. 14% non-alcoholic alcohol. Have you ever had non-alcoholic liquor or beer? I had non-alcoholic beer and I went to the toilet very soon afterwards, and I had non-alcoholic whiskey. It tasted like the most watered-down drink I've ever had. I don't know why anyone would ever give that thing in question a second chance. I can't remember the name, but it was just horrid. Like, I don't think I've had too many watered-down drinks, but this is just like, holy shit, are you kidding me? I bought it just for the novelty of having a non-alcoholic drink to see, you know, how good or bad they were, and that's not happening again anytime soon. I wonder why they went with a square icon for the question marks, as opposed to just question marks within a circle. Once you had a can after I'd already had about 4 regular, only had it by mistake. I also had vegan chocolate. Apparently our workplace got free samples of things, so they just gave them away. And the vegan chocolate just sent me, cut straight through me, dude, just straight to the toilet.
Wow, that was incredible. Couldn't have done it without you.
I mean, the taste was fine, but I guess with vegan chocolate, they're replacing the milk with something else, because the milk is a cow product. But whatever they're replacing it with is just like sent me straight to the toilet to blast shit everywhere in a liquid form. You probably didn't want to hear that, but well, you had to hear it because it was bad. I even tried the taste just like me stuff, or the magic meat, or whatever they're calling it. Like, I see it in the stores, I and ah about it, but it's like the same price or more, so it's like, well, I don't mind eating meat, and it's the same price, so I guess I'll just eat the actual meat. I tried various milks. Oat milk, it's like shrug, whatever.
Hey.
Milk.
Hey,
Oh my,
hey.
another non-scene between these guys. Any old 6, who cares?
Feed 'em good.
With 3, you had to pick your own foods, right? They had certain point values, but you know, if something was 5 and it was easy, you'd pick it every time because it had a high point value and there was no challenge. Something like beef Wellington was piss easy and it was 4 points. This one, they have no point value. You can pick any old shit and it's the same, essentially. Let's pick a 1. Well, I guess I should have picked the one above it. 1, 2, 3, previous.
Hollandaise!
$12 combo. I never heard anyone ask for hollandaise sauce, let alone have so much enthusiasm about it. Hollandaise sauce is literally like 85% fat if you look at the stats on it. It's like, it's literally a lump of fat that's had extra things added into it. Mayonnaise really fattening? Well, I guess just don't have too much of it. Don't have a mayonnaise exclusive meal. Be sure to have some actual food with your mayonnaise. Oh, my combo. Fuck, they got me. A Y X B Y A.
I'm making myself hungry.
I'm saying A even though I'm pressing X's. Boop boop. 1, 2. A any. Hold. Y.
I am killing this.
Yes. Taste tester. Boop boop. 1, 2.
I'm on a roll.
Just blasted. They were all Annies.
Nori, it's really nice seeing you in your element.
We haven't really learned anything about Brie since we moved.
I am killing this.
I really need to turn down the ambient crowd noise.
Wow, that was incredible.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Peaches. Poggies. I still didn't level up? I need 2 XP tokens, so I gotta level again, okay. Change the ambient noise. Definitely feel like my eyes are hurting from staring at this too long. Shrine of Rhubarb. Right, we open up a new place. Go back. There's no menu. Go back. Where? West Helianthus. Oh, so there's going to be 5 zones. Okay. I just need to go to the sound settings. Ambient S effects. 3. It's probably more like it. Go back. You can't use circle. They are gone. They took him out back and they shot him in the head. They're gone.
Ah, you two.
Hey, Baz.
Did he get any? No? Okay, another fucked up scene there. Earliest access.
Yep.
He agrees. PlayStation Showcase? Yeah, I like most of the stuff that they showed. Some of it was CGI bullshit, but, you know, you just accept it for what it is, like the Snake Eater trailer. I find it amusing that they show like an on-rails section from the Spider-Man 2 game, because when you get around to playing it yourself, you're basically going to have the same experience. It's like wow, you're strapped onto the back, and you get closer to the jet skis, and you press Y, and the game will just beat these guys up on the jet ski for you. Like, cool. Yeah, it looked... I thought there was a game where you play inside of a book that was released a while back, but then they got off the book and more stuff happened. It looked a little bit more like Little Big Planet, I guess. And you alternate between going into the book, and there's pop-up books and stuff. That was pretty clever. I wonder what happened to that Little Devil Inside game that Sony were working on. Didn't they have like a big chunk of a previous state of play to itself? There's no like ballpark release date of fall 2023 or anything like that. Yeah. Well, I'm not expecting you explicitly to know. Fuck! Any... Yeah.
Be no less than the best.
Wait, why is Rhubarb talking? Is this Rhubarb cooking in this scene? Because usually my characters are down in the bottom right. Hold twice. 1, 2, hold twice. Yeah, okay, cool. Recognize the art style from Plucky Squad instantly since it's already a guy I follow on Twitter. Oh, okay, cool. So they got a big job with their like lead artist.
How much would you love to come on my show and cook?
Was that the end of a sentence? Because that cut off suddenly. How would you love to come on my show and cook? Sure, that could be a full sentence, but that felt like it was like snoop. Okay, art for the new Pokemon games didn't look like his style, but you know, I get artists can do more than one style. Or maybe it was like art within the game that I didn't see. The dev team is a 2-man group for Lucky Squire. Well, they got Sony money. When people say, "Oh, it's a 1-man dev team," you always see more than one man in the credits. So I don't really take that face value. Maybe initially it was, but if they have Sony throwing money at it, they'll have extra stuff for sure. Sony and Devolver. 1 random ingredient to max. Wow. Oh, so she did get cut off.
Today, Chef Rhubarb's status as the greatest living chef has made her a household name and living proof that greatness comes to those who chase it.
Rest of the Sony shit was meh. There was some other stuff there. Phantom Blade looked okay. It just depends on how it plays. Like, how much of it is you doing these parries, or is it just you holding down a button? How's the movement? Because it looked like you're just going into combat scenarios constantly in that game.
Era of reduced conflict worldwide in the 10 years since
This guy got cut off as well.
Chef Rhubarb made history has been colloquially referred to as the Rhubarbian era. Chef Rhubarb's vaulting ambition has made her a role model to all Helianthans that dream of a better life. Did you know Chef Rhubarb is the only non-government official to be granted diplomatic immunity in 3 countries?
Cool. Any reason why she would have diplomatic immunity in 3 countries? 1, 2, 3, however many. Y and X. That's a specific simultaneous input, as opposed to just do what you want. Hold any 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold this.
Nori Kaga.
You want to go to bed? All right, cool. Good night. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, let's go back to the Hanging Gardens or whatever it's called. The apartments. Hanging Gardens is totally different. Oh, okay. I thought we were going to get a new scene. We didn't. Let's get a sticker.
Hey,
Shut up, you guy. You don't have shit to say.
feed 'em good.
It's the double loading screen thing. Like, if we just cut this guy out. Just give me 6 random foods. And then you, like, snip that whole scene out and just get straight into it. Hold the button. Why?
Delicious.
Any? Yeah. B.
You're a natural.
You damn right. B, right? A, B, B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any, B, A, yep.
As pie.
Next. Trio sadness. Upgrade 3 random ingredients to max. Sure. Any, Y, any previous Y, boop, boop, boop. Yeah! It literally just explicitly states what the button is. 1, 2, 3, previous, X, 1, 2, 3, previous. Any, 1, 2, 2, Y, 1, 2, 2, B. A.
I am killing this.
Keeping it simple in the buttons since there's so many question marks. At my request. 4. Upgrade 4 random ingredients. X. All B. A. Boop. Bing. Boop. Hold. A. Previous. Yep.
It's a good day.
Yep. I don't know what you're cooking, Brie, but sure. Just keep talking. Any previous X. Fuck! It was a B explicitly, and I pressed the wrong thing. I pressed an A. Brain fart. I let go. Hold twice, tap twice, hold twice, previous.
Great day in Helianthus.
Cool. The ambient noise isn't nearly as bad at this level. Okay, the old cooking spot. Eclair apartment sticker. Yippee. And if you get it to level 12, the sticker will be holographic. Okay. At least we're getting new perks now. That's something. There was more than what I expected. You know, I complained about it earlier, but if only I'd shut my mouth and knuckled down and did the work, and I could have seen the high heights we could have attained. I guess I'll try it one more time and then cut the stream, because it's like midnight.
Ah, you two.
Hey, Baz.
Oh my god, I can't believe they did that. Why even bother?
Yep.
For fuck's sake. Well, I've gotten more into it than I anticipated. I could have sworn the demo had things that, like, swirling the stick and completing a circle. Oh, am I just imagining things? This PC players be like, what the fuck do I do a circle with? My mouse?
bad smell coming from the sausage factory?
What? No.
Is that a joke?
Worst.
Ooh, good one.
How you like them apples?
Were apples even involved in that recipe? The fish is always like any ingredients in the middle that you don't need to hold.
Bon appetit.
Two Z's, three Z's. Raw burger. No? Oh, I gotta hold that. Fuck me. That went from a blue face to a happy face real quick. That was an easy one. Hey, hold this. And again. Oh, right. The A was on top of green. It was on top of green! It's hard to see. Trust. It was hard. It was camouflaged, basically. I let go. One, two, three. Tap, tap, tap. Hold B. Yeah, these two. Hold this. Press it again. A, B, B, B. Well, when it's got previous beyond it, you can just kind of mash it.
This is going so well.
I bet it is. Final upgrade? The Terrible 2! Hey, boop, boop, boop. Hold this. 1, 2, 3. A, 1, 2, 3. X, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So hungry.
Yeah, quick one to bang out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Hold. 1, 2, 3. If the last one's a bunch of question marks, you can just mash it. Tap, tap, tap.
Wow, you really pulled through.
Was there ever any doubt?
Was there ever any doubt? Seems so done and cliche. Was there ever any doubt? Who says that? I feel like it's from something. Was there ever any doubt? Could just be like a line a wrestler uses. Was there ever any doubt? Maybe it'll come to me over the next couple of days. But yeah, I said I'd like do one more and leave it there. There were no new perks in that one, was there? We didn't get like the 4 or anything like that. It was kind of a regression. Okay, well here's what you can get in the future: Green Tech Power Plant, Hill Country Courthouse, Church of the Sun, Fresh Farm Supermarket, Blossom Square. Will they bring any new experiences? I'd like to think so. However, we won't know. I assume these aren't locked and these are like zones for the early access thing. But you know, maybe if I actually got that far, I could find out instantly. Play game, quick game. Join our Discord. No.